right, I am here with Owen Egerton of Bloodfest.
Woohoo!
Yes. So, tell me a little bit about Bloodfest. What was your inspiration for it?
Inspiration for Bloodfest. Well, I worked with the Alamo Drafthouse for a lot of years.
Okay.
Since way near the beginning, doing a bunch of different comedy shows, usually for them, and some other different stuff. And I always love how they will show these, they have these movie screenings where the movie kind of bleeds off the screen. So they'll show a Friday the 13th marathon, but at a summer camp. Or Deliverance, but after a day of canoeing and in a park or something like that. Or they will show Jaws in a lake and invite people to sit in inner tubes, and they'll hire scuba divers to swim around and pull people's legs at the perfect moment. And I always thought that was great, of like allowing a movie to just, like I said, bleed off the screen. And so I wanted to experience that. And then I remember years back reading Ernie Klein's Ready Player One, which of course premiered at South by this year. And I love the idea of like, oh, there are these rules, there's these trivia things that we know that we don't even think about. Like, they're in our heads. Like my son's 9 years old, and he knows all about Freddy Krueger. He knows like how Freddy kills. He knows the rules. He knows it happens in dreams. It's the kids of Elm Street. He knows what inspired. He's never seen any of the movies, and won't for several years. But he knows it. It's like it's the modern mythology. So I thought I'd have fun with that.
Are you a fan of going to events like Bloodfest? I mean, if there was a Maze or Universal Studios or Not Scary Farm or anything like that, is that something that you've gone to a lot, and do you enjoy those? I have not
gone to a lot. I am a huge fan of those kind of things, and anytime like a film festival like the Overlook or like Fantastic Fest, where they have these activities that are immersive, I love them. But unfortunately, I haven't gone to enough. I'm usually writing, so I need to do more of that.
For Bloodfest, you kind of reveal a lot of bad stuff right off the bat, which is not how it's normally done. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've heard that there's a lot of different horror tropes. Is this a homage to different films, or why is it you've chosen to do it this way?
To have the
to start out like that, to just toss it right.
Well, yeah, there's a couple of different things. So, yeah, I mean, the basic premise is that you're at this horror festival, and pretty soon you realize all the horror is real. And there was definitely, of course, approaching that sort of idea. One way would be like, oh, slowly, oh my gosh, someone disappears from the crowd. Like, oh no, we thought that was fake. And I was like, that's fun. It's a great way to go about it. But as I was developing it, I was like, wouldn't it be just more fun if we just jump all the way into it? Like, hell, the dinosaurs are loose and eating people. Let's just go. As opposed to, are the dinosaurs loose? Maybe they're not. Like, I wanted the adventure to start pretty fast. And then our characters are basically running from subgenre to subgenre within this festival world. They're running from zombies to clowns to Tortureville. They're going through all these different arenas, which allowed me to have a blast.
So you are the writer, director, and you're an actor in this?
Yes.
How did you manage all of that?
Well, I didn't sleep much. It was a lot of work, but it was so much fun at the same time. And I got to work with Rooster Teeth in Austin, Texas. And Rooster Teeth is such a grand collection of creatives, and working with them, and then also working with Seth Kaplan, who's a producer I've worked with several times. I think we just had such a great team. There was an amazing amount of fun of people just having a blast. We put together the film pretty quickly. We filmed it fast, but we just put all our creativity into it and sweated through an Austin summer to make it happen.
Tell me a little bit about your character. Who are you in this film?
I play Anthony Walsh, who puts together Bloodfest. He's kind of the Willy Wonka of horror. He's a film producer and film promoter, and he's a bit of an outlandish character, and he loves horror. And so his dream is to make the ultimate horror movie, which would be a bunch of people really dying.
Oh, okay. Did you have any challenges or any interesting stories about making of the film?
No challenges, and it was all very dull. Oh, no. Yeah, there were plenty. I think maybe, though, maybe the biggest challenge was we were filming in August in Texas, and we were getting weather up to 106, 110 degrees, which was difficult enough. But then a hurricane hit. So we were simultaneously dealing with hurricane conditions or severe heat. Of course, there were much more difficulties caused by those hurricanes over the last summer than what hit our film. But that was a challenge. There was one particular night when we were filming in this giant hangar, and the weather was just crazy. It was just blowing, and there was no way we were going to get through what was one of the quieter scenes of the entire movie, with this hangar door being buffeted by these winds. And then, without anyone saying it, all the crew, all the producers, anyone who wasn't holding a light, camera, or boomstick, got on that door just to hold us. So we had dozens of people holding that door while these two actors performed a brilliant scene. And that moment for me was wonderful because it demonstrated the teamwork and collaboration that goes, and family that goes into making a film. The fact that one moment, a few seconds, a minute of film, which is so quiet, involved this huge team of people, both with their creative skills, both with their dedication, and also just with their bodies pressed against a metal door so it won't bang. I love that.
That's very cool. All right, in character from the film, tell me, and tell the audience that's going to see the movie eventually, why they should go, and
what would Anthony Walsh say? Let's see, that's a great question. Ladies and gentlemen, don't die without seeing the best way to die. Bloodfest.